This problem is from Chapter 7, Finding Length. Let the variable x represent site A. In other words, the site that we do not have a measurement for. Here is an equation that we will set up so that we can find the value x. This is also the corollary to the slide splitter theorem. You now have to cross multiply to try and get the x variable by itself. To do this, times 9 by 8 to get 72, and then times x by 7.2 to get 7.2x. Here's what it should look like after cross multiplying. Now divide each side by 7.2 to get the x variable alone. You are left with 10. 10 is the value for x. The length of site A along the river is 10 yards. This problem is from Chapter 8. We will be finding the length of a hypotenuse using the Pythagorean theorem. The top equation is the fully written out version with what to replace the variables with, and the bottom is a more simple version. Let variable A represent 21 and variable B represent 20. The hypotenuse is the diagonal side not labeled. Substitute 21 for A and 20 for B and write it as an equation. Now square the numbers given. 21 squared is 441 and 20 squared is 440. Then rewrite it as an equation again with the simplified numbers. With the new simplified equation, simplify it even more by adding 441 to 440, which equals 841. Then write a new equation as 841 equals c squared. To get rid of the c being squared, square root 841 to get the value of c and the variable alone. The missing hypotenuse length using the Pythagorean theorem is 29. The last problem is a word problem from Chapter 10. To solve this, you'll need to use a parallelogram area formula, which is A equals base times height. We are trying to find the area of the parking stalls, which is outlined in blue. There are 4 parking stalls, and in red text it says that each stall is 10 feet. Therefore, to find the base, we will multiply 10, the length of a singular stall, by 4, the amount of stalls. This will equal to 40. 40 feet is the base length. Now outlined in blue for this photo is the height that we will need to find. To find the height, we must subtract the overall length of the whole parking lot from the length of the vacant lot. So we will have to subtract 31 by 15 to get the height. The height is 16 for the parking stalls. We finally have the base and height measurements. Therefore, we can substitute the variables into the parallelogram area formula, A equals base times height. After substituting, we get 40 times 16. Simplify that and we get 640. Plug in the measurement units and the total area for the parking stalls is 640 feet square. Thank you.